Welcome to Brag Radio, leading the world to be rich and generous. For the next hour, best-selling real estate investing author Larry Goins and co-host Candace will help show you the many ways real estate creates the ideal investment. Whether you want to flip houses or become a passive investor making double-digit returns while others do all the work, you'll learn how on Brag Radio, leading the world to be rich and generous. Here are your hosts, Larry and Candace.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Are you okay?
This chair
Trying to scooch up?
It doesn't have wheels. I'm trying to make a move and it's not rolling. It doesn't have wheels.
That's because in the grand WBT studios, we got a kitchen chair to sit in.
It's a kitchen bar stool with a back.
A tall kitchen bar stool. Mm-hmm. Now, residential type, I might add.
We are in the dungeon recording studio today.
We are. In the back in the corner in the dark.
Yeah, down the steps. Lynn knows I can't walk down steps right now.
Because of your game leg.
Yeah. I don't know what she's trying to pull.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can ride the elevator back up from the dungeon.
It will take me twice as long to get up as it did coming down.
That's too funny. That's too funny. So if you're just now joining us for the first time, I'm Larry along with
Candace.
And we talk about real estate investing. The name of the show is Brag Radio, and it is investing in real estate to be rich and generous. We want to teach people how to go out and be able to be generous with your time and money, and we use real estate for that.
That's what we do best.
That is. We've been doing it for 3+ decades.
Well, right? Sure.
What?
We haven't been doing it for 3+ decades.
I have been doing it for 3+ decades. And
I'm barely over 3+ decades old.
I've known you just about as long. I mean, the first time I met you, I asked you how old you were. You held up your hand and said, "This many."
Stop. Stop. Oh, gosh.
So, I usually use that joke on my wife. I usually say that about her because she is much younger than I am.
She is much younger than you are.
Yeah. So, which is a good thing.
Much younger. For me. Much better looking. She's much everything.
I told her when she turned 45, I'm going to turn her in for 2 22s.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Nobody else is going to put up with you.
Yeah. No, here's the way it actually went. I said, when you turn 40, I'm going to turn you in for 2 20s. She said, "Larry, you're not wired for 2 20s." I'm like, what?
She's right. She's spot on.
That was good.
That was good.
Though.
That was good. Real quick.
It really was.
Good job, Pamela.
It really was. That was funny.
I love it.
So, okay, real estate. So we are here in the local Charlotte market. Our office is in Lake Wiley. We have a real estate investing in business, and we wholesale real estate. We buy and sell real estate the same day using the internet. We've done deals in 12 different states right from our offices in Lake Wiley, South Carolina. Many of you have come by and taken a tour of the office, seen what a real estate working office looks like.
And more of you need to.
Yeah, there you go. Call Macy. Macy is standing by. So call her at 877-LARRY-GO, and she'll give you a free investor's kit, right?
Yeah, the digital version, or she'll schedule you for an office tour, and you can pick up the physical version when you come in.
That's right. You can come by and meet Candace and I if we're in the office. Candace has me on the road a lot. A lot.
Macy has you on the road a lot, too.
Well, Macy being your executive assistant extraordinaire, she does. But yeah, listen, in June I'm traveling a tremendous amount, and in July I traveled a lot. I told my wife the other day when I came home. You just got that
backwards.
What?
In June you traveled a tremendous amount. In July you have a lot more coming up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go.
That's how much you've been on the road.
Listen, I told my wife the other day when I came home for one night and I was back out, and I said, "Honey, next time I'm in town, I'll stop by and see you." She said, "Okay, please do." So that was funny. But I know you have been talking about people can send their real estate questions to us.
People have been sending real estate questions too, and they come into, or you guys can send them to info at bragradio.com. That is an email address that comes to me, and I just will go ahead and answer your question, but then also jot it down, and we talk about it on the show, so you'll get an answer twice.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
So yeah, the real estate market is hot. We talked about that last week. And actually, the real estate market, I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm going to tell you what I think, okay? And then we're going to come back and play this when it happens, okay? So here's what's going to happen. You're going to see the real estate market is going to continue to grow in 2017 and in part of 2018, all right? The real estate market has been going up, and it's been going up. Right now it's a seller's market. It's a hot market, which is okay because the way we buy them at deep discounts, okay? We buy them at prices that aren't available to the public, and then we turn around and sell them, and they're so much easier to sell right now because it is a seller's market and there's a lot of buyers out there.
And the price is still not available to the public.
Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. We had a house just last week. It was listed for $66,900 or $66,700 or something. We were selling it for $49,900. All right. Which means we bought it in the 30s.
Well,
right?
We looked at a house last week too on a break, and you showed me that house, and it was listed at 32, and I was like, well, let's offer 18.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking, and that's, I mean, as far as an offer amount.
Yeah.
But so we think alike like that. But also, I mean, if you pick it up for 18, now don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean we're going to get it. Doesn't mean they're going to say yes.
But they could counter.
They could and probably would counter. And even if they countered it, 20, 22 or whatever, we turn around and put it on the market for 25, 28, whatever, turn around and sell it just like that.
In a snap.
In a snap. That's exactly right. Now, some properties we've actually paid more than list price for. Occasionally when they're mispriced, and that's one of the things that we teach you how to do at our 3-day event as well. But I wanted to talk really quick about the real estate market while I was on that. So what I think is going to happen is in 2017, you're going to continue to see the market get more hotter, okay?
More hotter.
More hotter.
That's okay.
Gooder.
All right.
It's going to get gooder and gooder, right? And it's not going to slow down. I'm trying to work your word into it, but I can't figure out how.
Just tell them what you want to say. Don't stop trying to use my Candacisms.
There you go. So, but it's going.
You can't pull it off anyway.
It is going to start slowing down. Okay, and then at the end of 2018, after it has already slowed down.
I knew somehow it was going to happen. I didn't know how you were going to do it. I tried to tell you leave it alone.
So
there it goes.
The market is going to start increasing at a smaller rate the end of 2017 and into 2018. It's not going to be like it was in 2007 where we hit a brick wall. Okay? Not at all. But you're going to start seeing stuff go on sale more. You're going to see more properties come on the market. The interest rates are going to start slowly going up. They just increased not too long ago, a little bit, a smidge, a skosh. Not much, right? Mm-hmm. So the interest rates are starting to go up slowly. And because Obama has held the interest rates down for 8 years, and they've even said that throughout their administration, that they held the interest rates down intentionally, okay? So it was a false thing. So now that the market is hot, interest rates have got to go up, all right? But just remember, guys, trees don't grow to the sky, okay? What goes up must come down.
It's got to stop at some point.
Yeah, exactly. So listen, what we're doing, it works in a hot market, a cold market, an up market, a down market, a buyer's market, and a seller's market, okay? Doesn't make any difference. We show you how to take advantage of the markets any way possible, right?
That's right.
That's exactly right. So we can show you how to. We've got a 3-day event coming up. Whether you want to invest passively, just write a check and get a monthly check on real estate because your 401k maybe has turned into a 101k, and you're scared of the market, the unstable financial markets, call Macy. It starts with one phone call. I remember one of our students, he said, hey, I was listening to the radio. I heard you guys. I made a phone call. All of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm buying and selling a house and I got $20,000 in my bank account.
Right. That was awesome. I love stories like that.
So call Macy, 877-LARRY-GO. You can schedule a tour. You can get a free investor's kit. It'll include a digital copy of my books, HUD Homes Half Off, and Getting Started in Real Estate Day Trading, and some other learning as well, DVDs, CDs, even asset protection books. And ask her about our 3-day event coming up right here in Charlotte. 877-LARRY-GO.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Larry Goins. How are you doing? And I've got an upcoming event. It's a 3-day training event right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we're at. We're in Lake Wiley, and I'm right here in the Deal Central, right here. This is Sylvia. Say hey.
Hey.
This is Andrea. Hey.
Hi.
Peace. So these guys are back here doing deals, making HUD offers, analyzing properties, putting out bids on properties. And this is the deal board. This is all the deals that we have going on right now. So I've got a 3-day event coming up. I want you to be there because we're going to go over what's working right now in today's market. We're going to go over wholesaling. We're going to go over seller financing, negotiating, marketing, every way to find a deal, every way to fund a deal, every way to close a deal. We're going to go over asset protection, entity structuring, tax planning, self-directed retirement accounts, which includes IRAs, 401ks, solo 401, and safe harbor 401s, HSAs, and ESAs. Just a tremendous amount of information and content. I'm the only one that's going to be speaking. We're not bringing in any outside speakers. It's totally updated, brand new content information. What's working right now in today's market to do deals? Come in here. I want you to meet somebody else, okay? Come on in here. This is Landon. Say, Landon, what's up?
What's up? What's happening?
Landon is our new rock star, hot shot. He's 17 years old. He's been with us 3, maybe 4 weeks now, something
About
like
4
that.
weeks.
And he's already closed 1 deal, and he has 1 closing. These are his deals that he sold. He's got another closing, what, tomorrow or this week?
This Friday.
This Friday? Okay, cool. So in 2 days.
Yep.
It's Wednesday right now.
Yep.
So you got another closing Friday.
Yep.
And then you have another closing already scheduled for the following Friday, right?
That's right.
Awesome, awesome. So we're going to show you what he does and how he does it to get up and running and have 3 deals on the books ready to close within 4 weeks. Okay, this is all the deals that he's doing. Also, I'm going to bring some of my other team members with me, my ed consultants. Hey, Ron, David, you guys got a second? Come in here.
Yeah.
So this is Ron, the man, the legend, and the myth. And this is David.
How's it going?
He's not. New daddy. Dad. Right?
So crazy when you do that.
So Ron and David are going to be in Charlotte at our 3-day event. And tell them what you're going to do for them.
Oh, we're going to sit down, we're going to talk with you, we're going to kind of find out where you're at, where you want to be, and then give you some direction how to get there.
Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we're also going to fill out the map as well.
Very important.
What's the story on the map? Tell them about the map. It's very important.
The map it stands for My Action Plan. It gives us an idea of currently where you're at in your investing, so we can sit down and develop that game plan with you.
That's awesome. That is good.
Very
So be sure and register at LarryGoinsLive.com or call one of these guys between 9 and 5. What's that number?
803-831-2858.
2858.
2858.
I almost gave out my number.
That's funny. 803-831-2858. Landon, are you going to come by?
I think I might be there. Yes, sir.
Awesome. So you get to meet Landon as well. 17 years old, got 3 deals on the books as well. So go to LarryGoinsLive.com and we'll see you in Charlotte. What are the dates?
August 4th, 5th, and 6th.
August 4th, 5th, and 6th, and we'll see you there.
See you there.
Welcome back, Brag Radio. This is Candace. Larry's on the air guitar now. He switches up his air instruments.
Well, it's
depending on the
because
song.
sometimes they are keyboard songs and sometimes they are guitar songs.
Okay.
You gotta roll with it.
Okay.
Am I right?
I got you. I got
You
you.
got to roll with it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not saying anything about it. All I said was you switch it up. So, last segment you talked about the market and everything. Are you ready to take some questions, or did you have other stuff you want to say about the market first?
The only thing I want to say is just to clarify, here it is, middle of 2017. You're going to see the market continue to go up, but it's going to go up slower than it has been. You're going to see interest rates continue to go or start to go up even more and go up a little bit more gradually. But you're also going to see around mid-2018, the end of 2018 is when you're going to start seeing a turn. It's like a curve, like a bell curve. and we are near the top right now, right? And it's going to start going down soon. So that's just my prediction. Who am I to say? What do I know? But
now we're making money. So
we're going to listen to this again at the end of 2018, and I'm going to say,
remember
see?
what I said?
Yeah, exactly. There you have it. All right. So I know you have some people that have emailed in some questions that want to get their questions answered. So what you got?
This is one, and I think one of their questions has been before when we were talking about custodians, IRA custodians, and things like that, because now they're asking, I guess, a comment you made with that, which is you don't just use one custodian, you have multiple custodians. So they are wanting to know, why do you have more or multiple custodians instead of just one?
That's a really good question. I think I do need to do a little bit of prefacing.
We're going to preface it.
Yeah, we're going to. I need to explain a little bit about this, okay? So a lot of people do not know that you can actually invest in real estate in a retirement account, in a 401k, in a health savings account, and even in a CSIS, Coverdale Education Savings Account. A lot of people don't know it. And it's totally legal. It's been done for many, many, many years. And the reason not a lot of people know about it is because it does take a little bit to administer that through your custodian. And that's why companies like Schwab or Fidelity or Wells Fargo or Bank of America or any of those that sponsor IRAs or are IRA custodians, they don't allow real estate in them because there is more administration than somebody just saying, I want 100 shares of this mutual fund or 500 shares of this stock, right?
Right.
So you have to have what's called a self-directed IRA custodian. And all you need to do is just Google it, okay? Google knows everything. They even let you know if you don't know how to spell. Did you mean real estate? So all you got to do is Google it, all right? Google SDIRA. That stands for self-directed, meaning you can direct the investments yourself, buy real estate, buy notes, be a landlord, flip houses, whatever. And SDIRA custodian. Okay. That's all you got to do is Google that. And there are a lot of them out there. I mean, a tremendous amount of them out there, but there are three that I know, like, and trust
and use,
right? And same as you use them as well. So
I have three right now as well.
Exactly. So, I use three of them, and I'm going to give you the names of them right now so you guys can do a little bit of research. The first one is Equity Trust, trustetc.com. Equity Trust, and they are probably the largest. Okay. I've been to their offices. They have a representative come to some of our events, and we've done events together and stuff like that. So Equity Trust or trustetc.com is the first one. The second one is Camaplan. All right. CAMAPLAN.com. I know Carl Fisher, the owner of Camaplan, really well. He and I've been on, our families have been on many vacations and cruises together and deep sea fishing together. This guy knows deep sea fishing.
I love Carl.
He's awesome.
He was at our renewal this year too.
And he knows self-directed. He knows what to do and how to do it and how to do it the right way and how to make a lot of money doing it. So he's just awesome. He really is. So Camaplan.com is the other one. You can actually watch a video that Carl and I did together at LarryGoins.com/IRA. LarryGoins.com/IRA. And I know the link still works. I just saw it yesterday.
We use it. We send it all the time to people.
Yeah. So, and the third one, which is also really, really good, and it's the one that I have my son's ESA at, that's Education Savings Account, and that is Quest IRA. I also have another Roth there as well, but QuestIRA.com, QUESTIRA.com. Quincy Long is the owner of that. He's the founder of that, and he is also tremendously knowledgeable. Is that a word? He has a tremendous amount of knowledge.
Tremendously? Yeah, that's the word.
And self-directed retirement accounts. And they also have their Financial Friends cruises that they go on, and I usually speak at them. In fact, I'm going there in September. We're going to Alaska. Mm-hmm. So I'll be one of the dozen or so speakers there, and we'll be talking about self-directed retirement accounts, and he as well as Walter Wofford sponsor that. It's just a great group of people, of doers, movers, and shakers, which is pretty cool. So, anyway, so what was the question? About why do I have so many accounts?
Why do you use multiple custodians? Yeah.
Well, number one is so I can talk to people, the ones I know, like, and trust. I can tell all of our students and audiences like this that here's ones that I know, like, and trust and use.
And give them an option.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, I do believe in diversification as well.
To spread the risk?
Because I have, not that a custodian is risky, because they're regulated by the same regulators that regulate banks, right? So they have to have if it's in cash, it has to be in an FDIC, insurable institution. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like I have a Roth, I have a traditional IRA, a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. My wife Pam has a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. And now I also have a Safe Harbor 401k. And in addition to that, I also have an HSA and an ESA. So I have those spread out over different accounts. So if something happens to one of them, maybe, what if I was to happen to do what's called a prohibited transaction? And you can Google that term as well, prohibited transaction, right? So if you do a prohibited transaction in IRA, they could call the IRA due, and it would no longer be an IRA, and you have to pay taxes on all of the money up front, and the IRA would cease to exist, unlike a 401k, okay? So Google prohibited transaction as well, and that's some of the stuff we talk about at our event as well, our 3-day event coming up. So we can go over that as well. But I love doing real estate. Listen, guys, I don't buy stocks and bonds and mutual funds or any of that anymore. I don't. I'm tired of putting my money in to something that I cannot control.
Right.
I can control real estate because I know even if the market is here, right here, head high.
They can't see
if it's head high, if I'm buying a property at like neck high, right? So
you'll still be able to keep your head above water if it goes under.
If I'm buying a property at 70% of the value, right?
Right.
The market could drop 30% and I'm still whole, right?
Yeah.
And that's how we even wholesale properties. We wholesale our properties so the buyer who's buying them from us, by the time they buy it, they fix it up, they have 30% equity. So the market could tank 30% and they're still whole. You show me any stock, bond, mutual fund, or anything like that could drop 30% and you didn't lose anything. Yeah. Now, people will say, well, you don't lose it unless you sell it. Yeah, but
where'd it go? Though it's not there.
Exactly.
It's still not showing.
Exactly. You can't sell it and make a profit or sell it and even break even, right? You're going to lose money, right? And now it's got to go up even a higher percentage just to get back to where it was.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. That's painful.
That is. So we do have a 3-day event coming up. We're actually
just a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're actually bringing in an expert to talk about self-directed retirement accounts as well. What all are they going to learn at the 3-day?
Oh gosh, so much stuff. There's all kinds of stuff. You talk about asset protection. You talk about day trading, Filthy Riches model, negotiating, analyzing, making offers. There's so much more stuff. There is lease option seller financing, tax planning, creating passive income, virtual assistants. We go over so much stuff. Give Macy a call, 877-LARRY-GO, and she can get you registered for the Charlotte 3-day event. We'll be right back. And we're back from commercial break.
Yep, we're back to Bragg Radio Network.
Who plays during our commercials? Random stuff? I don't know what y'all heard during the commercials.
Yeah, wasn't us probably.
Well, we shouldn't play we shouldn't play our own commercials during our show, should we really?
I don't know. Who knows?
Really? They need to be spread out, I would think. We're here right now.
See, we don't
listen to them.
Why would
we do commercials during our own show?
We don't listen to them. Yeah. It's okay.
Anyway.
Moving right along.
We got another real estate.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Right? So last segment we were talking about self-directed IRAs. We're going to go into a lot of that in deep detail at our 3-day training event.
This next question could kind of feed into that if you've got some money in an IRA or whatever. So this next question is, what do I do to get started if I have a little bit of money, but I don't want to take on another full-time job?
What do they do to get started?
Yeah, apparently they've got a little bit of money, but maybe they've heard, real estate's really active. Maybe they're not sure of how to get started either passively or how to use the money that's in their IRA to invest with real estate, which you just described. But
well, Candace. You've heard me say this for years. Prescription without diagnosis is malpractice, even in real estate.
Yeah.
So if somebody says, I have a little bit of money, what should I do? Well, first thing we need to do is we need to find out a little bit more about you.
Go a little deeper.
We got to go a little bit deeper, okay?
Dig a little deeper.
Because some people say, I have no money to start with. Well, my first question is what? How much?
How much is no money? Or
how much
does
is no money
mean?
Right? Some people that say, I don't have any money, that means they don't have but $500,000.
Yeah,
right?
But
some people that say, I don't have any money, that literally means they're eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
2 days, two meals a day.
Cup of noodles.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, it happens.
It does. It does. So first all I need to know is how much is a little money, right? Or some money, right? And we also need to find out several things here. We need to find out your likes, your dislikes, your strengths, your weaknesses, your assets and your liabilities, where you are now, where you want to be, what your goals are, what your dreams are, how much passive income you want, how much time you want to put into this. And then we can devise a plan to help you. And that's one of the things we do at our 3-day. We sit down and talk to you one-on-one
right.
at our 3-day, and we have you fill out a map. Tell them what the map is.
The map is an action plan, and it's got questions on there. What is my action plan, Larry? That map, my action plan. Anyway, it's got questions on there to kind of help maybe you physically understand where you are. A lot of people think they're in a different place when it's all in their head, but when you put it on paper, certain things can come out a certain way, and then whenever our guys sit down with you, they ask, sometimes they ask really hard questions that makes people take a different look at their situation, or may help them realize, oh, well, I do have that available to me. They just kind of look at all different avenues when they sit down based on these maps and the answers to the questions on the maps to help formulate a plan so that you don't leave in the same position that you're in when you get there. You've got steps that you can take to change the situation that you're in.
That's absolutely true. So many people go buy books and CDs and go to seminars, and I even talk about this at our event.
Yeah.
That they leave there and they're like pulling their hair out. They don't know what to do or where to go.
Start or
we
anything.
give them an action plan. When you get home, we don't want this to be just another seminar you've been to. You hear seminars come through town, and
that doesn't help anybody. Like when you're talking about they leave and they don't do anything, it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't. You may think it doesn't matter to us. Like let's say you come into our program, but it does matter to us. We really want people that are making money and doing things and are action takers, because those are the people that are going to talk to other people, not the people that just put it on the shelf and don't ever do anything with it. Oh yeah, I've got that. I've had that for a while. It's not doing anybody any good.
That's so true. That's so true. So that's what we do at the 3-day event. We're going to sit down one-on-one with you, and we have professionally trained education consultants. Okay. I'd never really heard of that term, until the last few years, but now we have them, right? I didn't know what that term was because I ain't got no college degree.
Right.
Although my wife has 3, right? So, but anyway, yeah, we want to find out where you are, where you want to be, your likes, your dislikes, strengths, weaknesses, assets, liabilities. And some people want to be in real estate as a business, and some people want to be in real estate just as a passive investor. And we can help you do that. And depending on how much money you have to start with, we can map out a game plan and show you, okay? Show you. Now, it's not like if you've sat down with financial advisors in the past or talked to people who are in the stock markets. We're not talking about, invest your money here, put in X number of dollars per month,
It's not a plan like that.
And at a 9% return, in the next 832 years, you're going to have, $1.5 million. It's not like that at all.
Right.
What we're going to do is we're going to devise a plan to help you make money and do it in the most tax advantage way, which means you keep it. Because listen, taxes are the most expensive item you'll ever pay for. Okay.
Right.
Taxes are. So we're going to help you devise a plan and get to the point where you can have, where you're doing a lot of business, the real estate investing in a tax advantage plan. And some of them are even tax free, like a Roth IRA or a Roth solo 401k. And you can put a lot of money into those plans. And we can help you regardless of your situation, regardless of where you are, where you want to be. We can help you get started and devise a plan. But it all starts with a phone call to Macy, right?
Yeah, Macy, 877-LARRY-GO. She can get you the investor's kit. It can give you some information to get started. She can get you registered for the Charlotte 3-day event, August 4th, 5th, and 6th. And, when you get registered for that, probably 30 minutes after you register, there's an email that comes, and it's got the map attached to it. So you could go ahead and fill that out and then, take some good, hard time and make sure that you understand the questions that are being asked and you put real full thought into the answers that are going on to them. The only way anybody is going to be able to help is if you're honest with yourself first and then with us second. And that's pretty much in any situation, but it does come after you get registered along with all the hotel and event information and things like that. But 877-LARRY-GO to get to her. Show notes from today are also info@bragradio.com or with Macy. And what else? Oh, the office tours.
Yeah, they could come by and tour the office and see a real working real estate investing in office. You get to meet all of our people. One of our ed consultants, it might be Ron, it might be David, it might be Dean, and they'll give you a little tour. They'll stop by our office and you can meet us if we're in the office, if Candace doesn't have me out on the road speaking somewhere.
Or we're not like in meetings or something.
Yeah,
but even
we do
then,
have a
people
lot of
stop
meetings.
by. Even then, with the meetings, people stop through
That's
the
true.
meetings and say, hey.
We have our property meetings every
They say,
week.
hey.
Hey.
What did Courtney used to say, or I used to say to her, hey, girl, hey. She was so funny.
So call Macy right now, 877-LARRY-GO. Get your investor's kit, which includes a copy of the real estate day trading book. And also
the HUD book, yeah.
And the HUD Homes half off. We're buying a ton of HUD books right now. Not HUD books, HUD houses.
I was getting ready to say, what do you mean
we're giving away HUD books because we're buying a ton of HUD houses.
We're giving away a
right?
ton of HUD books.
Yeah.
We are having to order them a lot, but I thought that was weird. You would bring that up.
I don't know. The microwave dinging threw me off.
In the dungeon. We're down in the dungeon.
I know. So call Macy, 877-LARRY-GO. You'll get a free copy of the real estate day trading book. You'll get a copy of HUD Homes half off, how to buy HUD houses at 50, 40, even 30% of list price. We did a deal recently where we got 35% of list we paid for this house. And we turned around, sold it, and made close to $15,000 on it. Bought it and sold it the same day. Okay? Both of those books will teach you how. You'll get some asset protection books. You also get a self-directed IRA book as well that will learn you all about self-directed IRAs, right?
Yeah.
And it was written by one of the pioneers in the industry that helped get this whole industry started as well. So call Macy, 877-LARRY-GO. Come by. We'd love to meet you, see you, say hey, and get you signed up for our 3-day where we can hang out and we can teach you some real estate investing in, right?
That's right. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Larry Goins. How are you doing? And I've got an upcoming event. It's a 3-day training event right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we're at. We're in Lake Wiley, and I'm right here in the Deal Central, right here. This is Sylvia. Say hey.
Hey.
This is Andrea. Hey.
Hi.
Peace. So these guys are back here doing deals, making HUD offers, analyzing properties, putting out bids on properties. And this is the deal board. This is all the deals that we have going on right now. So I've got a 3-day event coming up. I want you to be there because we're going to go over what's working right now in today's market. We're going to go over wholesaling. We're going to go over seller financing, negotiating, marketing, every way to find a deal, every way to fund a deal, every way to close a deal. We're going to go over asset protection entity structuring, tax planning, self-directed retirement accounts, which includes IRAs, 401ks, solo 401, and safe harbor 401s, HSAs, and ESAs. Just a tremendous amount of information and content. I'm the only one that's going to be speaking. We're not bringing in any outside speakers. It's totally updated, brand new content information. What's working right now in today's market to do deals. Come in here. I want you to meet somebody else, okay? Come on in here. This is Landon. Say, Landon, what's up?
What's up? What's happening?
Landon is our new rock star, hot shot. He's 17 years old. He's been with us 3, maybe 4 weeks now, something
About
like
4
that.
weeks.
And he's already closed one deal, and he has one closing. These are his deals that he sold. He's got another closing, what, tomorrow or this week?
This Friday.
This Friday? Okay, cool. So in 2 days.
Yep.
It's Wednesday right now.
Yep.
So you got another closing Friday.
Yep.
And then you have another closing already scheduled for the following Friday, right?
That's right.
Awesome, awesome. So we're going to show you what he does and how he does it to get up and running and have 3 deals on the books ready to close within 4 weeks. Okay, this is all the deals that he's doing. Also, I'm going to bring some of my other team members with me, my ed consultants. Hey, Ron, David, you guys got a second? Come in here.
Yeah.
So this is Ron, the man, the legend, and the myth. And this is David.
How's it going?
He's not. New daddy. Dad. Right?
So crazy when you do that.
So Ron and David are going to be in Charlotte
Yep.
at our 3-day event. And tell them what you're going to do for them.
Oh, we're going to sit down, we're going to talk with you, we're going to kind of find out where you're at, where you want to be, and they give you some direction how to get there.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And we're also going to fill out the map as well.
Very
What's
important.
the story on the map? Tell them about the map. It's
Well,
very important.
The map it stands for my action plan. It gives us an idea of currently where you're at in your investing, so we can sit down and develop that game plan with you.
That's awesome. That is good.
Very
So be sure and register at LarryGoinsLive.com or call one of these guys between 9 and 5. What's that number?
803-831-2858.
2858.
2858.
I almost gave out my number.
That's funny. 803-831-2858. Landon, are you going to come by?
I think I might be there. Yes, sir.
Awesome. So you get to meet Landon as well. 17 years old, got 3 deals on the books as well. So go to LarryGoinsLive.com and we'll see you in Charlotte. What are the dates?
August 4th, 5th, and 6th.
August
Yep.
4th, 5th, and 6th, and we'll see you there.
See you there.
Welcome back to Brag Radio. Again, Larry on the air keyboard with the foot pumping this time. Oh, here we got some tambourine going today. You guys are so funny. And you all have air faces, like you actually have the instrument in your hands. That's what makes it even better.
That's
It's important to get
hilarious.
into the groove with it.
It
You'll
is.
never convince me of it. That's fine.
You
It's
got
fine,
to.
though. I like watching
got
it.
to.
It's funny. So, for those of you guys that have been with us for a while, and even if you're joining us for the first time, 4th segment is my favorite segment of our whole show. I know we have a lot of fun through the rest of the segments, and we teach a lot, but the 4th segment is where we're really able to highlight students that have been able to get started, either done their first deal, done their 50th deal, and people that are making a difference in their communities and the lives of the people that are around them by or with their time and or blessings that real estate's kind of granted them or given them. So today we've got Carly. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
She's there.
Hey, Carly, how are you doing?
I am great. How are you?
We're just doing awesome. We're doing awesome. We really, really appreciate you taking the time out
Yes, ma'am.
this afternoon to be able to come on and share a little bit about yourself and your real estate investing and how you're being a blessing to others. We really appreciate it. Guys, Carly is one of our students. She's out there doing deals. She's just getting started, but she's working it, and now she's being a blessing to other people. Right, Carly?
I try to be.
That's awesome. That's
So
all we can all do,
humble.
right?
So humble.
That is. Carly, why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and about your real estate business?
Sure. I live here in North Carolina. I have 2 boys. My youngest, who just turned 19, is interested in real estate, and he's been working for me. He's a good hunter for properties.
Like
He
a bird
finds lot
dog.
of things.
He's a bird
Yes,
dog.
he's a very good bird dog. But he finds great deals that I actually look into and make offers on quite a few of them. So he's read some of your books, and he knows the model and knows what I'm looking for. So he's a great source for me to be able to find some properties that helps me save time, not having to look for those myself. I can look for other properties.
And what model is it that you're working with?
We are using the Filthy Rich
Okay,
program.
awesome.
That is great. That is great. So the Filthy Riches model is where you're buying cheap houses, you're turning around and selling them for about 3 to 6 times what you paid with a down payment and owner financing, and then you're collecting the monthly payments. Or you can also sell that note and cash out, or sell a partial note and get your money back and then have the back end cash flow coming in, kind of like building your own annuity, right?
Yes, exactly. And that's what I just did, which is so wonderful.
Oh, great. Tell us about your most recent deal.
So I did my first deal. I bought a property at the end of December, just before the end of the year. You know, they're anxious to close some of those houses out for the banks at that point in time. I actually had 100 people respond to that house that wanted to buy it.
That's awesome.
Quickly. And I bought it for, I don't know, like $7,000.
So you paid $7,000 for the house.
Right.
That's great. And how did you market it?
I did a few things, but Facebook was really the big thing, because on Facebook there's so many rent-to-own, buy and sell pages. So I went to the county and I found the county site on Facebook, and I put that and I posted it there, and I got over 100 responses for it.
Wow. Now, when you say the county, let's teach a little something here. When you say the county website, in other words, teach me. What county website was it on Facebook? How did that work?
This particular property was down near Wilmington, North Carolina. So just outside of there. So that's Pender County.
Right.
So I went, it was 3 or 4 Pender County for sale by owner, for rent Facebook pages. And so I just kind of searched for those, found them, and posted a picture of the house and what we were doing and the price and the mortgage and everything, which obviously was less than the local rent.
So they're like the marketplace groups on Facebook.
Sort of.
Yeah, good.
That's awesome.
So a huge response. I'm still actually getting responses for it, even though I've removed it.
Wow. So you need another house, don't you?
I need much more houses. Yeah.
Much more houses.
Mini much mucho.
What did you sell that house for?
47.
So you bought it for 7, you sold it for 47.
Now, did you have to do like a total rehab and all that stuff to this house, or what?
No. I did very little to it. It was in livable condition when I bought it. It did need some paint and new floors, but that was less than $5,000, and I reduced the price of the house by that and let them know, this is what needs to be done, but I left that open to them because I figured they would want to put the floors they wanted in.
So you did not rehab the house, correct?
No, I did not.
And you bought a livable house for $7,000. I'm just trying to point this out here because people are like, you can't buy a house for $7,000. It's a blower-upper, not a fixer-upper. But it does work, doesn't it?
It absolutely works. It's a family of 2 little girls and a married couple. So, yes, they love it.
That's
they were
awesome.
thrilled to have it.
So you sold it for $47,000. How much did you get down?
Just $2,000.
Okay.
Hey, still, that's great. That's great. And how much are they paying you per month?
Almost $500.
Almost $500 a month. So you got $2,000 down. You have $5,000 in this house plus closing cost, of course, which is not much. Maybe $1,000 or $1,500.
It wasn't even that much.
It wasn't even $1,000. Okay, so you have $6,000 in it, all in, and you're getting $500 a month. So if my math is correct, okay, if you have $6,000 in it, $500 a month, 500 times 12 is 6,000. Now, I'm no genius, but that sounds like 100% return on your money the first year to me.
It is, but I actually already sold a partial on the note, so I made much more than that.
What? So tell them about that. How does that work? How many years was the note for, and how many years did you actually sell for cash?
The mortgage is 15 years, but I sold 5 years of it, and I got $17,000 for the 5 years.
So, okay. I love this.
He's
this
so
is
excited.
huge.
He's so excited.
This is huge because
Carly.
this is textbook.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we teach, and this is textbook.
I read the textbook. I was
This
in
is
that
awesome.
textbook every day.
So you sold 5 years worth of the 15. So somebody wrote you a check. A passive investor wrote you a check for $17,000. And now they're going to collect those $500 a month for the next 5 years. But after those 5 years, then you get to collect the $500 again, right?
Yes.
That's huge. I love it. I love it. We got to talk about the bragging part though. Okay.
Okay.
So, cause we only got a couple minutes left, but first of all, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. You got one down and many more to do. Okay.
Many more to do.
There you go. So tell us a little bit about how you are being generous with whether it be your time or your resources.
Well, with my time, my big thing that I do is I teach first grade Sunday school. So I get about 26-year-olds every Sunday morning.
Wait a minute. 26-year-olds in Sunday school?
26-year-olds.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It keeps your hands full.
I bet so.
But yeah, so I get to take that time and spend with them and teach them things that they don't know yet before I get to them. So I get to teach them their big prayers and, the sign of the cross and the Hail Mary and the Our Father that they don't know. They're left-handed or two hands trying to do the sign of the cross. It's very cute. So we teach them the proper way. So
that's great. It's
fun to do that. I've been doing that for about 6. I think this will be my 7th year. So I've been doing that for some time.
That is awesome. Well, I'm really proud of you. You are a textbook student. You got the education you needed. You went out there and you did it and you made money. And now you're building an annuity where you'll have some cash flow and you're being a blessing to others. Carly, thank you so much for being on today. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it. You guys have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
For more information about what Larry and Candace discussed on today's Brag Radio, leading the world to be rich and generous, go to bragradio.com. You can also call 877-LARRY-GO for a free investor's kit or to schedule a tour of the office or get more information on upcoming events. That's 877-527-7946. Tune in again next Saturday as best-selling real estate investing author Larry Goins and co-host Candace teach you the latest strategies and techniques the pros use to make money in real estate. It's Brag Radio, leading the world to be rich and generous on News 1110 99.3 WBT.